Mm.
is there a downside to basketball players getting too strong?
Yeah, yeah. I've answered this question a lot too, that in terms of programming and the dance of volume versus intensity. The genetic fast twitch athlete that arrives into the NBA, right? That's drafted into the NBA. They, if you don't program right, they will absolutely get much bigger than they need to be for their sport in a pretty quick amount of time. They're adapters, right? They respond to intensity, which is putting weight on the bar, very quickly with hypertrophy and the type of muscle physiology that's they're made up of. So again, coming off again, the bulk of my strength coach years coming into the NBA were spent in football, where that's a little bit less of an issue. You're generally pushing heavyweight all the time, and hypertrophy is a goal all the time. And in a contact sport like that, you want to be as probably as big as you can be without sacrificing speed and explosiveness, right? And there are some positions in the NBA where you would tie that same goal to it. But there are other ones where maybe that is a disadvantage for sure, and you don't want to add muscle to a frame, too much muscle to a frame, I should say, right? That will take them away from the game that it is they want to play, and maybe the specific qualities that they actually need to succeed in the sport of basketball. And not to mention, some of them just don't want to be that heavy. They don't like that, have to carry around that amount of weight that they could put on pretty quickly if you push weights too heavy. So yeah, programming was my introduction to adjusted programming in terms of volume and intensity, much different in the NBA. It's a big adjustment that I had to make early on versus some of the other sports that I had worked with before.